Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more races. It's just some straight up racing, no randomly changing of cars. We have got, well, this is again another track from the 30-minute track build stream, only one that Longbow has gone, is their track, but they've gone back and modified it to make it a more proper circuit, if you will. We are doing a race with some sports cars. While there is a variety of them, they are all relatively close in terms of performance, and with catch-up and slipstream, basically it'll mean there's a variety, but they'll all be close to, all be competitive racing against each other. I'm driving the new Sentinel, because we were having this discussion before starting this sort of filming session, and I don't think we've ran this in a video yet, the BMW. I think it's appeared in a stream at one point, maybe, but yeah, it hasn't appeared in a filmed race yet, so there we go, that's what I'm driving. Probably would, oh dear, probably wouldn't have picked it myself. I'm not a particular BMW fan, but I'm going to give it a go, because I've very, very rarely driven it, if at all. This track is quite a long lap around here, challenging circuit. However, there is some fast, high-speed sections for some big slipstream pulls. There's some technical corners to really test your cars, and some overtaking spots, some good, some less good. Danger Man has followed us, which is helpful for the slipstream down here. I'm kind of, it's not quite being as powerful as I would have liked it to have been there, but never mind. Danger Man has got past. I was hoping Danger Man was going to go past and we could do the leapfrog down the straight, but alas, we could not. We will swing our car around the outside. I saw the crash going on in front, and we all committed way too much to that corner. Everyone thought their car had more grip than it did, and I saw the crash going on, and there was, Bumpy's been brave firing that one up the inside. Did very well. It was a good pass, actually. Surprised the crap out of me there, but got it stopped and everything. Hey, Ewan. We have not got back into a rhythm after that one. Yeah, and there was a big shunt, and everyone was... By the time we realised there was going to be a problem, everybody was already mid-crash, and there was nothing you could do about it. Oh, okay, there's like a destructible barrier there that is dicey, to say the least. That's an understeer. It's fine. We've got a shove from a Ewan. Oh, Ewan's having a big crash. Ewan's got away from the big crash, mostly, not completely, but it was surprisingly survived by Ewan there. Now it's a long run to the start-finish line here. Potential for slipstream pulls to the line are pretty immense. Turn 1 is incredibly quick down there. It's incredibly quick with a big crest before it. You saw Bumpy get all crossed up and all out of shape down there. Whoa, I was on the brakes for ages there. It was not stopping in that section. That was terrifying. I was concerned we were about to go murder a Danger Man again. However, thankfully we did not. We did get the car pulled up in time. Gliska leads the way. Longbow has, I guess, yeah, you can go down. For a second I was wondering where on earth Longbow was going, but yeah, you can go around the barrier there. Oh, Glister's got into the wall on the outside. I was not even aware of that possibility. We will, I'd say just play it safely. Oh. What we've done there, right, is Danger Man going to cross over to this side? No. What's happened is Danger Man smashed the Armco. So what I was trying to do, I mean, it wasn't a terrible idea, but what I was trying to do was to get slipstream behind Danger Man. I don't know if Danger Man's idea was to try and, do the leapfrog with me by swapping sides. It didn't work. We just crossed. It was a mess. It was just a mess of no, I say of no communication. You can't communicate, of course, because I'm commentating, but, oh dear. And then, yeah, Danger Man found an Armco barrier to have an issue with. I'm possibly going to lose out to Longbow now. We get that one work. There is a big hill on the inside there. We saw Ewan go on two wheels on the first lap. Gliska also found it there. Yeah, you can get yourself in trouble up on the, it's not even a curb, but up on the hill. Gliska will run a bit wide through there. I'm not going to really be able to profit, and even if I could, this corner here is difficult to pass into. Back end really wanted to step out through there. Again, actually got turned in quite nicely to that one. Gliska just bounced off the wall. It's kind of a bit of a blind turn in through there. It's easy to to end up in the wall. Oh, Danger Man has rejoined the group. So 4 cars battling for the lead. 2 BMWs and 2 of the Rapid GTX. Is that what one is? Not entirely sure. Oh, Danger Man and I guess I just misjudged the pulling out of the slipstream moment, which is really easy to do. Danger Man has just not got turn 1 right, I'm going to guess. Big in the slipstream, got a load of airtime over the crest and just went straight through there. Easy thing to do. We're going to battle side by side with Longboat. Longboat was a bit braver than me through that one. Carried more speed on the outside, is going to make that one work. I don't mind falling back into second. Got the hairpin a bit wrong anyway, got a bit squirrely on the exit, and I just lost a bit of time. We will pull ourselves back into the fight here. Chris is the next car in line, and the Corsita, I believe, the MC20 that is going to come and join the battle. So we will have all 3 of the cars that are in the battle in no time. Now I'm not going to go. Whoa, I'm not going to go wide. I am the leader, so I can choose where I want to go, and no one else has gone this way with me. So I will abandon that plan and head over here for some slipstream. If we can, level 8 going for a bit of a curb boost on the outside there. It's not going to do anything against slipstream. I'm just not going to go for a pass into this very quick corner though. And we will be neat and tidy through there. Can we get the pass done on the run up here? We will. Now there is somewhere there's a tiny bush on the outside that if you hit at speed with these cars, just wants to spin them. We hit the elevation change in the road. It's where the track goes from being the actual road surface to the sky circuit to make the banked corner. You can get yourself in a spot of bother. We got away with it. Again, you lose a little bit of time going up on the 2 wheels. Oh, okay, well, we found a different bush to spin. They didn't think that one there was going to spin the car around. We have got going again. That very quickly rotated it. Yeah, the bushes are mean on this track. Bushes are mean in GTA, I say often in general. Sometimes a bit random which bushes are mean. Or it feels a bit random is probably a better way of putting it. I did not realise that one was going to mess me up quite as much as it did. The good news for me is we've fallen back. However, we've probably fallen into a pretty good spot. Oh, they're all crashing up ahead. Chris has gone round. I'm going to just abandon all of that to the inside. I'm going to tap on the brakes going over there. Last thing I want is to be adventuring into the outside wall at turn 1, Chris. Well, that's a choice. Again, there was not really much of a gap there, and I was very much not expecting Chris to put their car up against the wall. By the time I realised what they were doing, it was way too late for me to suddenly change plan. I was trying to discourage the Corsita from going there, and by the time I realised Chris was deciding they were going there anyway, now it was too late. I don't know how far back the grey car has gone, but yeah, that's going to be difficult for them. What side do we want to go? I mean, most people have preferred going down this side of the road, so they're trying to get slipstream from each other, and I don't necessarily want to follow them because Danger Man's the car I'm going to get slipstream from. I'm not going to be close enough to get slipstream from them, so I'm better off following Danger Man. Ewan has arrived. I haven't seen Ewan all race really. We saw Ewan at the start on the first lap, but after then it has been a while since the Frosty Gold machine has made an appearance. We can have a great run down here, but there's not going to be any space. I don't know whether we may have ever so lightly brushed the back of the Corsita there. I'm going to run around and avoid the bump. Got a good drive through there, but it's not enough. It's not enough to really do anything here. And also they're side by side up ahead, so how can you get past when they're doing that? We are close heading into this sec. I mean, at the end of the day, we're in the battle. Ewan sent it to the inside. Now we know it's going to be a big slipstream fest down towards the start-finish line. I'm trying to time where I get slipstream, but it's not. I wasn't even trying to get slipstream there, but we've got boosted at completely inopportune moments here. Ewan's arrived really quickly. Can we get anything from level 8? No. Yeah. Nothing. That's nothing I could have. I was honestly trying to I was trying to wait to get slipstream, and it just suddenly all came at once. I was worried if I lift off, I wasn't going to get the acceleration again. However, yeah, just didn't work out how I wanted it to, unfortunately. It's going to be 5th place for us. A good race, a fun battle, as ever, a fun track. But, yeah, just mistimed it at the end. Couldn't get the slipstream that I needed. Trying to break the toe. Didn't quite work either. For our second race, we have got some supercars. Again, there is a selection of them. I've gone for the Xeno. Quite like the Xeno. And don't drive it very often. Or haven't driven it very often, I say, in GTA. So, why not? Honestly, it's a car I would entirely have forgotten about if it wasn't the fact that it turns up occasionally in random races. Another one of the many hypercars, if you will. And I'm not actually sure what it's based on. Oh, Gliska's gone for an adventure down there. That is not where the track goes. There is not going to be a gap for me to put the car through there, so we will just be patient. Across the train line we go. A little bit of a bump. I'm going to take, as I say, the longbow route. It keeps you out of trouble down there. It just means that there's not another car trying to make it. Oh, I saw Ewan was on the inside. Oh, Ewan's got over. Not quite. That was me and Dangerman were a little bit screwed. That too wide in that corner was already a little bit dicey, and then Ewan made it 3 wide, and me and Dangerman we kind of started nowhere to really go. We're always going to end up in that concrete wall. Again, could have gone way worse for me. We got out of it quite nicely. There goes Gliska recovering from their adventure at like turn 2. It is all good. We're going to get a load of slipstream down here. I'm not going for that pass though through here. I don't see it really as being worth it. You're just asking for a lot of trouble. Sending it too fast through there. We will instead. Whoa, not really anywhere to go with speed up here. It's 2 cars wide, that road. You are not going to get 3 cars wide there. Not at race speed, you're not. So it is just not worth getting involved in that. I will ride the banking and avoid the air time through that section. Oh, a little bit of lag. That's fine. We are not affected by it. I got a good slingshot past Bumpy. Gliska's going to follow me through there. Let's spat it sideways. Again, recovered it. Gliska's car is still hovering around behind us. Every so often I see the nose of that car. We will pull up alongside level 8, however. Likely to get the better exit down here. We can get some curb boost. They can get some curb boost. This is on the inside. It's 3 wide barreling down the hill. Stevie leads the way with a Nero that is going to, well, get slipstream past, as many cars are going to down here. There's going to be a lot of ebbing and flowing of position. Bumpy is going to follow me down here. I'm going to sit in the middle, I think. Going to be my... Oh, best bet. Gliska's gone way too fast into there. Bumpy also carried a load of speed into that one. I was worried to turn in because I knew there was going to be cars on the inside. I just didn't quite know where they were going to be. So we just sort of had to let it unfold, really. Tight line. I'm going to struggle on the acceleration. I don't actually know if the Xeno is... I'm presuming it's rear-wheel drive. I don't actually know if it is or not. The Nero is going to have great traction. I mean, it's slightly damp on the circuit. It's not full wet conditions. It doesn't make the biggest difference in the world. It does make a difference. It is noticeable. Just not as much difference as actual wet weather would be on it. High-speed driving. Well, I've gone over this side. Didn't want to. Actually, not going to matter because Dangerman's going to be behind us, so we can just go with them. Gliska won't be able to get across in time to actually get slipstream behind Dangerman's car. Some people might change lanes. Bumpy's carrying a lot of speed down here. I don't think anyone's really wanting to have a big dive through that corner. It's a big risk, and I think them trying to go too wide further back may well have caused some chaos. Bumpy is just kind of hovering around behind. Not quite got the momentum anywhere to make a pass stick, so we will head up through this next section. I'm going to stick wide of the bump through there. Level 8 may have got into the bump and spun. Either hit the bump and spun or hit Bumpy and spun, possibly, or just got on the power too soon. I don't know. Either way, level 8's pointing the wrong way at a high-speed part of the circuit. Someone's got very wide. I think that was the man of danger, doing some rallycross. Ooh, we clipped a bush, and that did really spit our car out wide. Thankfully, it would put us out wide, but didn't really cause any further problems. And we've got a decent exit on the corner. Now, everyone is going to come flying past here. Bumpy will clear us. Whisker is also going to go through. We had to have a little bit... We kind of caught at an awkward spot. It's a dangerous place for a curb boost. Both me and Bumpy going for a curb boost in the middle. I'm going to just have a lift through here. That's largely just in case there is any other chaos going on through there. Whoa. I was half expecting at least one of the cars ahead to go the other side on the bridge, and no one did, and I found myself in a bit of an awkward spot. However, we've all survived it. We've all got out the other side without major problems. Minor scares, but not major problems. I'm gonna go that way, as I was not sure if Bumpy knew we were going to be alongside. It'll put me up to the outside at the hairpin. That's okay. We will get some momentum coming up the hill here. Is it going to be enough? I'm not going to run that risk. Not going to fight. Not going to fight on the outside of a narrow part of the circuit when we can go another direction and, be okay. Danger Man will go past. Stevie can't decide what way to go for some slipstream. Ewan has arrived, and that was not a big enough gap for for the Turismo. Right there, level 8 wants to take the lead down here. Has made it work, although it's going to be slow on the exit. It's a good send, but we'll just lose too much speed on the exit, and me and Gliska taking more normal lines will profit. And I found the bush. I thought we were far enough to the left not to have clipped it. Okay, we've got time. We've got time. That was... yeah, there's always a possibility. It's always can happen. I knew we were close to it. I guess I got a bit too brave, having not had problems with it. That one had problems with that one last race, but I figured we were going to be fine. Nope, don't take liberties with the shrubbery. It can be mean. Oh, hey, level, pointing the wrong way. That's not what you want to go around a corner and see. Oh, that's a lot of airtime. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was looking, I say, a little bit further ahead than it's just, yeah, sudden surprise jump scare. Oh, Danger Man's having a tremendous accident. God, Ewan left that one late. Well, admittedly, you can't move too soon because you never know where a car's going to end up. Ewan did really cut that one fine for getting out of the way. We've got so much speed. That's too much speed to be trying to shove the car there. You're just asking for trouble, trying to go too wide. Oh, there was a little bit of contact. We were able to get ourselves stopped and avoided of that one. All of this has helped Gliska, who is up at the front and running away. It's not going to last. There's some long straights here, and the slipstream and catch-up will drag us back to the battle, but yeah, Gliska's got away from that first section quite nicely. We are around that hairpin quite well. Don't brush the wall. We'll get the slipstream up the hill. We will get past Ewan. Is Ewan going to sit and fall in line behind us? They do. Right, here we go. And we're all going to stick out here and probably work together, I'm going to say, is the goal. Although we're all a little bit too close. Everyone's too close to really get any useful slipstream effect. Stevie's going to have a go to the outside. I don't want any part of that. 3 wide. So that corner there is dicey 2 wide at the best of times. 3 wide, you're just asking for an accident. And you've got better overtaking opportunities later on in the lap. Here. And that time there was not Bush. They were just so much slower up there than I was expecting. I wasn't even trying to go side by side with Ewan. Just got caught out by how much everyone was checking up, and I just threw my car to what was a rapidly diminishing gap. But never mind. Again, we've lost a little bit of time, but we'll be straight back into the fight. We're not close enough to be looking for a pass through here. Just better off following. Oh, that just let go on me through there. Well, this race has absolutely fallen apart. I was not even trying to overtake. I don't even think I was doing anything silly at that point. I just asked too much of the Xeno, and it just got away from me. That's unfortunate. We are going to have a monumental task on this final lap. Now, I mean, Danger Man is not that far away from us. And the pack is... Okay, we've got an entire lap. It's a long lap. Catch-up is effective around here. Slipstream is effective around here if we can get there. it's going to have to be one hell of a lap. Previous lap was very scruffy from me, and we got caught out by the Xeno, so cannot afford that. Cannot afford any mistakes, really. The plus point we get, being this far back, I say completely on our own, is I can take whatever lines I want through these corners. We can be flat out, we can be fully committed to whatever turn, and I don't have to worry about other cars. Unfortunately, I am too far back to get slipstream. We can curb boost and not worry about cutting another car up, but yeah, we're not going to be close enough to Danger Man to get some slipstream, which would have been really helpful down here. We can try on the outside. The reason why the curb boost works is the way GTA is coded. When you compress and decompress the suspension, the cars gain speed for some reason. So by going over the curb, you are compressing it, and you just make the car faster, which is why you'll see us doing it when we can. Downsides to it are where you're weaving around on the track. Easy to get collected by another car. I think I saw Bumpy get spun by the bush. Yeah. Bumpy and Danger Man have made contact through there. Right. We're up a position. We're in the slipstream of Danger Man, who has got a moment. Unfortunately, I didn't need that. Didn't want to have to check up through there. Ideally, we can get past Danger Man here and slingshot ourselves towards the group, but I'm just not sure that's going to happen. We're a bit wide there. Didn't want that particularly. I fear what we've done is used up all of our slipstream following Danger Man through there. Might not have any for the start-finish straight. We have got some. Stevie and Gliska have made contact. We go over the crest, running down the hill. I think we're just too far back. Although Ewan and Level 8 have got into trouble. Here comes the Xeno. Can we get any draft from Longbow? Danger Man's got momentum. The Xeno's picked up a heap of speed. Level 8's got across to cover. It's not going to be enough. From nowhere on the final lap to victory when it mattered. Helped by Ewan and I think Level 8 making contact and Stevie and Gliska making contact. The final lap was a monstrous one. Said I needed it to be perfect, and it was. We will claim victory with the Xeno. I mean, we've got a bit of a smaller lobby at this time of the evening, but still a very good fun race in that one. Oh, yeah, the Xeno's a bit lively, and while spinning off of a bush, nothing you can do, managing to spin it on my own, not the cleverest thing I've ever done. That being said, we made it work. A very, very good final lap. Right place at the right time, and no mistakes when it counted. And, yeah, made the most of that one. But, there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and a very big thank you to Longbow for building this wonderful track. That shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.